What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of That's Bomb TV. In light of the recent Rise of the Skywalker trailer, I have been kind of on a Star Wars binge and going down the road of the theories and all that. You know how it gets. But yeah, I rewatched the movies and I've been thinking about a lot of things. And for me, the biggest question still, after this point, is why is Rey so significant? If it's the story about Skywalkers, then why is she the main person here? So, maybe my thought process was maybe she's part Skywalker. She has to be. But then it's like, well, whose kid is it? If Luke had a daughter, I'm pretty sure he would know. If Leia had a daughter, I'm pretty sure she would know. So it's like, where did she come from? So, I've been racking my brain, and like I said, I've been rewatching the movies and whatnot, so something just clicked. I think Rey is a clone of Shmi. Shmi is Anakin Skywalker's mother in the first movie, The Phantom Menace. I know you guys are probably like, what? Well, where did you come up with this? This makes no sense and all that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, let me explain myself. Okay. So, Anakin is just immaculately conceived. He has the highest midichlorian count out of any person ever, even higher than Yoda. And they don't follow up on it. They don't test his mother. They just basically alright, well, she was immaculately conceived, so that's like a daily occurrence. It's like, no, what's wrong with you? Obviously, they had to have someone go and research it at some point in time and be like, well, we gotta check the mother. Let's check out her DNA and all this stuff. So that's what my thought process has come to. Maybe Palpatine waited. He groomed Anakin. They talked or whatever. He told him about his homeland, who his mother was, and what she looked like, and yada, 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 yada. Palpatine waited he's a patient guy, obviously. He waited 30 years to come back in the newest movie, so he basically hired the Sand People to capture Shmi and hold her hostage because, like Anakin's stepfather there, he says they would have killed her immediately, but no. And she has to be Force sensitive because she was calling out to Anakin and the Force and all that stuff. And maybe she was Force sensitive and her mind didn't know it, but her body did. And the midichlorians ended up making life inside of her, which made Anakin. But that original she could have used that Force, but instead it was passed on to her son, basically giving him the double count of midichlorians. Another little small side opinion of mine, but it's okay. So yeah, the Sand People capture Shmi, and Palpatine goes there, takes her DNA, and basically says, alright, do whatever the fuck you want with her. And the Sand People torture her, and that's when Anakin shows up, saves her, and all that stuff. But yeah, which would lead even more to Palpatine being a D-bag for pushing Anakin down to his lowest point, where he found his mother and then slaughtered the Sand People. You know what I mean? That was his first big step to the dark side, which would be pretty cool if Palpatine orchestrated that as well, which is this dude is a super mastermind. So it just really makes a lot of sense. He got her DNA and then he made a clone of Rey and was using her as an ultimate person for I don't know what you want to call it. His new body. Because in the comics, he uses like a body exchange type of thing, and he goes from body to body, and he even has clones of himself at one point, and he's just like, it's like a conscience change. He just takes over their whole body with his like Force ghost. It's crazy. But yeah. So that's my opinion. That's my theory. Let me know what you guys think. Is Rey a clone of Shmi, which would make her the original Skywalker? She is Rey Shmi Skywalker, technically Anakin's mother, and technically Luke's grandmother, and Kylo Ren's great grandmother. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're new here to That's Bum TV, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. As always, keep your eyes open for the newest episode of That's Bum TV.